Hey everyone, it's Jamie Broderick. How are you today? I'm here with James Lucas, the owner of Grape Cat, which is a vegan fashion accessory and clothing company. Behind his quiet demeanor is an intense passion for animals. So I'd love to introduce you to James. Hi James, say hello to everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Tell us a little bit about why being a vegan is important to you. What's behind that passion there?
Well, first it started for the animals. I learned how animals were raised on farms, the abuse they go through, the waste that they cause, pollution, and how bad they are for our health. By eating animals, it causes diabetes. It causes osteoporosis. Some of these diseases that could be easily cured are caused by our food. So there was no downside learning about it.
I have to say, you've inspired me. I'm trying more and more things. When we were down in Florida at the retreat, I basically ate only what you ate. So it was like a little experiment for me.
And how did you feel after that?
That's great. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a lot to turn within 2 weeks, you should start feeling better and losing weight. And it's just amazing.
Yeah, little side benefits. It's like passion for the animals, but then there's also health benefits. So it's awesome.
Yeah, there's no downside to it.
That's great. Well, you are a lifetime member of the Success Connection. So we're stuck with each other forever. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big step for me because, with having money, like feeling with that poverty mentality, it was a big deal for me to spend that money and become a lifetime member. But I've gotten such value out of it over the last 2 years, a year and a half, I guess I've been a full-time member, but the 2 years since I've known you, that it was an easy decision.
Well, we're glad to have you here, my friend. Yeah. Good. So one of the things I offer every month is a 15-minute consulting call, and you take advantage of it most months. So can you tell me why you value those calls? How does it help you in your business?
Just because you know so much about marketing, dealing with money issues, that it really clarifies some problems I'm having and then gives me action points for the next month to get done. And then, of course, you have to take responsibility and do them, but at least I have some action points and some focus on what to deal with first.
Mm-hmm. And I do write this down, you found out.
Yes.
Follow up.
Every time I see you.
Yes. Well, that's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Most people know me from the whole networking world, but I did have 20 plus years. I'm not going to say exactly how old I am, but 20 plus years in internal audit, financial accounting, corporate finance, and I was a controller also. And then I did a little tax accounting. So I have lots of business and accounting and finance experience, but I never was a stereotypical accountant. I always was a very creative person. It was more about training the people under me, creating processes and systems in the departments. The accounting piece just came easily to me. And I also was a renowned party thrower. So I've had parties from my teens, my poor parents, until now, and they're always themed. So I loved putting events together. So the combination of the business background, the creative marketing mind, and the party throwing has created this. Here we go.
Yeah. It's all your skills in one spot.
Right there, yeah. So whatever you need. Yeah, so I never know what the calls are going to be about each month. So I'm glad they've been helpful for you, James. Yeah. You also mentioned to me that some of the members that you met have given you a lot of coaching as well. So I know 3 of them that you worked with at the retreat were incredible for you. Before we dive into those, Marissa's on. Let's show her comment here. She says, I agree with you, James. There's so much value in Jamie's ability to combine inspiration with super practical insights and action steps. Oh, well, thank you, Marissa. Very nice. I love it. Awesome. All right. So down in Florida, we had Sue, Heidi, and Amy, and each of them, you said, helped you and your business. because the retreats are about growing personally so that you can grow professionally. At the Florida retreat, we do more strategy, like we practice sales conversations and video and talked about pricing and had one-on-one meetings with me to work on goals. But we also, it's a lot of mindset work as well. So who do you want to talk about first? Let's give them a little plug.
Well, Sue gave us the time management circle, and I've done it several times with her, and I've been able to see where I'm most productive and what, just how I spend my days is very helpful. And then you can see which ones are, which part of your life can be increased more, and maybe delegate other parts to someone else.
Yes, Sue Geyer we're talking about, and her whole, the core of what she does is about values. So she wants to make sure that you are spending your time, money, and energy on things that support your values and your goals. So she does an assessment that really gives you a lot of clarity.
Yeah.
It's good. All right. And then Heidi did an exercise that helped you get some clarity as well, right?
Yeah. So we did an exercise where it was 3 circles. On the outside of the circle, you put your goals, and on the middle circle, you put your fears. Yeah. This is Linus. He's helping me out. He's our micromanager.
Awesome. Hi, Kitty.
And then in the center goal, you put your successes. And this is the first time I've seen someone put together all 3 of those in one form. And so it really helps you connect and get rid of your fears and, start picturing where you're going to go for your goals, and then also link your successes to those goals.
That's awesome. Yeah, sometimes we don't take the time to look at our successes and congratulate ourselves and see how far we've come, but it's really important to pause and do that because you're all awesome. You're all rocking it. Hi, Judy. Hi, Amy. They're both on now. Hi. And then, of course, you want to identify your goals, which we're going to talk about a little bit more. And then sometimes when you see your fears written out, you're like, what the heck? Why am I afraid of that? Right?
Yeah, so where are you coming from? Where are those coming from?
Yeah, so it is very powerful. So I'm glad you like that exercise as well. So yeah, Heidi Garris, she's another rock star. Both Sue Geyer, all 3. Amy Hoke, who kind of rose to the challenge in Florida and not only presented her material, but also stepped in for Crystal, who was stuck in New Orleans with the snowstorm. So Heidi, Sue, and Amy are all coming back to the Florida retreat, Shoot for the Stars. So that's going to be another dream team.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. So then Amy Hoke, she brought out her stars, which she had used at the Shoot for the Stars retreat, at the Soar to New Heights retreat. And she brought them to Shoot for the Stars. Stars, yeah. And had us do a little work on goals. So maybe you could tell us a little bit how that helped you.
Well, this one was good because we only did it for one goal, and it was good because in the center of the star, you put your goal, and then in each point of the star, you put the action steps to get to that goal. And so that really, that breaks it down. If you can get your goal down into 5 steps, it makes it so much easier.
Right? Yeah. So what is your goal? What's the big one you picked?
My big one's wholesale, and it's just getting to increase my sales and not have to do so many events and traveling, which I enjoy traveling, but doing it 35 times a year, it's a lot of money and time, and so it'd be nice to be able to just ship out large quantities of products for wholesale. So that's one of my big goals this year, is to get some wholesale accounts so I don't have to travel so much and focus more on online sales.
All right. So you have an ask for our audience. If anyone knows of a
if anyone knows of a wine store or pet store, we have our new Moscato shirt for wine stores and our new Year of the Dog shirt for pet stores, but we always have the vegan t-shirts for either like a green store or a vegan store. So anyone that, knows a store owner that might be interested in selling some new merchandise that no one else has would be awesome.
It's awesome. So how has being a part of a support group like the Success Connection helped you besides all the awesome coaching, clarity, confidence that you've gotten? I call it a business support group. Do you find that the members are supportive?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, the group's big enough that if you need help with something, there's someone in the group that's done it. If you need a writer, you need an accountant, you need a marketing person, it's easy to find someone you've pretty much vetted them already, so you don't have to worry about getting ripped off, or they're not, they don't want to show up bad in the group, so they're going to do their best and they're going to work with you and figure it out.
Yeah, no ripping off, that's for sure. Marissa's here, which brings me to another point, that it's also not just about resources, which is key, like you're saying, but it's also about celebrating and literally cheering everyone on. So here she's with her comment, love the Year of the Dog shirt, rescue dogs rock. So it's just, why not just all rise together, right?
Yeah. And the reason I did the retreats was, one, they were fun, but two, it's the only time in your life where you get to disappear for 3 days, not worry about kids or family or work, and just focus on how you're going to build your business and get some new skills. And it's hard to do that in everyday life without going away somewhere. And you get to know you get to know the people on the retreat better than you know any of your friends. So
oh yeah,
it's
true.
Quite a learning experience.
That's true. So Success Connection, the other things that we do, we have VIP calls. Is there a certain VIP that comes to mind that was really impactful for you, that you were able to take some advice and implement? I know a lot of people love Jason Van Orden, who was our guest in January. Sue Geyer was blown away by Peter Shankman in December and went to his Shank Minds event in New York City a few weeks later. Dory Clark, Lolly Daskal, John Lee Dumas, so many people have mentioned his VIP session with me as so incredible, like Kristen Smedley, Trisha Brook. Both of them had different trajectories as a result of those calls. Anyone come to mind for you?
I thought Lolly Daskal was really good. I read her book after we did the call, and it just really brought into mind like some people I've met that I didn't get along with, or people that have excited me about working for, and you can really see the management styles that she pointed out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you'll get to meet her at the TEDx, right?
Yeah, I'm excited to meet her or see her again. I mean, she stood in front of me at the last TEDx when she was late, but so yeah. Yeah,
Lolly came last year as in the capacity of a contributor to Inc. magazine. And this year she's going to be one of our speakers. And TEDx Lincoln Square is this Tuesday, in case you missed that somewhere. It's been everywhere. But TEDxLincolnSquare.com/live stream. You can watch free from 10 to 12 and 1 to 3:30. And Lolly Daskal is one of our 12 speakers. We also have talent, 4 people performing who I'm not allowed to say who they are. Will blow you away. And our host this year is Terry Trespicio, who was the stand-up comic last year. So it's going to be amazing. Does anyone that's watching have a favorite VIP that you want me to give a little shout out to? You can just type away. Amy, you're going to watch the live stream. Awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. So Lolly came on as a guest, and then you bought her book. So what are you going to do when you see her on Monday night at the cocktail party, James? What's the strategy? So when you build relationships, you need to have strategy, not just have it kind of a shot in the dark random thing. You're going to perhaps say, hey, I loved your session with JV and went and bought your book and thrilled to meet you. And what was your favorite leadership? What does she call them? Not avatars, but
it's I don't remember. It's
the 12 types. I forget, traits, leadership.
Leadership traits, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So think about it ahead of time.
Okay.
So you can talk about her book to her, and yeah, It's awesome. Really good. Maybe a photo, these are all the ways to build relationships. Amy says she learned so much from Tara Bradford, who was our VIP in March, just a couple weeks ago. We learned about storytelling and branding and did a lot of work on pitching, right? Media pitching. So
yeah, Tara had some great points about pitching the media and how to get contact to people.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see her again too.
Yeah, I added Brian Fanzo is coming on in April, but I have the two new people. Everyone's going to love them. Both of them have amazing personalities. Well, Brian does too. It's going to be a trifecta of fun. So Brian is just awesome. He's like a Pittsburgh fan. He's just like wears his hat backwards kind of guy, up on this, social media and digital marketing. And then we're going to have Matt McWilliams, if I could say his name properly, who you should follow on Twitter because he's kind of funny. I watch his videos and he's just real. I love real. And then Courtney Johnston, who's going to do sales pages. So Matt's going to do affiliate marketing and Courtney's going to do sales pages. So all of this access to all these VIPs is free with your membership with Success Connection. It's incredible. Like just that alone pays for your dues.
Yeah.
Would you now, Judy? I can make that happen. Judy wants a VIP call with Selena Soo. I can probably have that happen. I will ask her that. She's in the middle of a launch right now, as you know, because she's gotten about 5,628 emails from me about it. Her program is called Impacting Millions. And it's a full year program, 12 weeks of live training with her, and then a community for the next 9 months. And I'm an affiliate for her because it's a perfect match to my Above the Crowd course. So my Above the Crowd course teaches you how to build an online platform, build connections, and then get visibility, but doesn't dive deep into media, like how to create a story and how to pitch media and introductions to media personalities. That's what Selena's course does. It's incredible. Well, thank you, Amy. Amy says VIP calls are awesome. I agree. I know. Aren't they? Yeah. Let's see who else we got. Marissa's favorites were Tara. Look at Tara getting shout outs. She's going to like this. Karen Yankovic. Yes. Awesome. LinkedIn. She was the December before. And Bob Berg. Oh my God. Such a nice guy. Yeah. Great people. Yeah, if you want to see who the VIPs are, you just go to jamiebroderick.com, click join the community, and then click through to yes, I'm interested, and you'll at the bottom of the page are all the photos of the VIPs. So another thing we do, James, is have the monthly connection calls. We have me for half an hour teaching something or other about how I made my business more efficient with systems or software. And then it's half an hour of members introducing to each other, asking for help, talking about their goals, their struggles, their successes. So anything pop up in your head about that?
It's just a good way to help other members with what they're dealing with too. So it's not all about, what you get. It's also what you can give to the other group members, because sometimes we get stuck and maybe there's something that we've done that have helped someone else do the same thing a little bit quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also use that last 30 minutes when it's the members talking to each other as an opportunity for someone to step into a leadership role. So a member can lead the meeting. So it's a nice small step to take to start acting like a leader. I'm all about market leadership, right? Raw talent to market leadership. Yes. So anything else you want to share, my friend? What would you say to somebody thinking about joining Success Connection?
I think if, as a solopreneur, you need a team, and this is an easy way to get a team that can help you out.
All right. I'm on everyone's team. I do know every member's website, what they're doing in their business, and what they need to do next. It keeps it interesting and fun, that's for sure. So thanks, everyone, for joining me, and I'll catch you next week. All right?
Thank you.
Bye, James.
Bye.